Hey guys, welcome to my channel where I make workout training extremely easy to understand. If you're tired of those fitness influencers overcomplicating everything with weird moves and fancy names, don't worry, we keep it normal here. Just simple, effective training that actually makes sense. In this video, I'm going to break down how to build a training plan. By the time you're done watching, you'll know how to train for maximum gains and how to structure your workouts without overcomplicating things. All right, let's get started. The first question people often ask is, how many times a week should I work out? Now, I know the internet's full of hot takes on this. Some people are out here training 7 days a week, like rest is a sign of weakness. Others swear by one workout a week and still somehow look like a Greek statue. But here's the truth. It's not really about how many days you train. It's about how many times you hit each muscle group. If your goal is maximum gains, you want to train each muscle group twice a week. This gives you enough volume to stimulate growth without overdoing it. We also want to rest each muscle group for at least 48 hours before training it again, because the recovery window is where the real progress happens. That's when your muscles actually rebuild and grow. Now that we know to train each muscle group 2 times a week, we can now talk about how many days per week you should train. If you want to keep it simple and effective, 4 to 6 days a week is recommended. This will keep your workouts shorter and allow you to hit every muscle group twice for maximum gains. You can also make it work with 3 days a week. It just means you'll need to be a little more efficient and maybe combine more muscle groups per session. This is leaning more towards a full body workout, and it works well if done right. But please, please, please never train all 7 days. Your body needs time to recover. So the bottom line is this: aim to train 4 to 6 days a week, hitting every muscle group twice, and schedule in your rest days like they're part of the workout. Great. Now let's talk about what exactly you should be doing during those workouts. This is where exercise selection comes in. Think of your exercises like ingredients in a good recipe. For maximum growth, aim to include 3 types of exercises per muscle group during a workout. First, you've got your main lift, the foundation. This is your heavy hitter, your bread and butter. Think bench press for chest or squats for legs. This is where you go heavier and focus on building real strength. Next, you want a secondary lift. This adds more volume and hits the muscle from a slightly different angle. For example, an incline dumbbell press instead of flat, or lunges instead of squats. Just a different twist to round out your training. Lastly, it's the isolation exercise. This is where you zoom in and target a single muscle. Think cable flies for chest or curls for biceps. It's not about lifting super heavy. It's about control, squeeze, and finishing strong. With this trio, main lift, secondary lift, and isolation, you want to aim for a total of 12 to 18 sets per week per muscle group. So, for example, let's say you're training chest. You'll start with 3 sets of bench press as your main lift. Then follow that up with 3 sets of incline dumbbell press to hit the chest from a different angle and add more volume. Finally, wrap things up with 3 sets of cable flies. An isolation movement where you really focus on the squeeze and that all-important mind-muscle connection. That gives you a total of 9 sets for the workout. Do this twice a week and you're hitting a solid 18 sets total for chest, right in the sweet spot for growth. You can also mix things up by swapping in different exercise variations. This is highly recommended because it keeps your training fresh, prevents plateaus, and helps target the muscle from new angles. And this exact same framework applies to any muscle group. Whether it's back, legs, shoulders, or arms, stick to 1 main lift, 1 supporting lift, and 1 isolation movement, and you've got yourself a rock-solid plan that actually works. And remember, keep it simple. Focus on form and progression, and you'll make way more progress than if you're just hopping from one random TikTok move to the next. And there you have it. You now know exactly how to structure your workouts for maximum gains and build a routine that actually works without overcomplicating anything. A big thank you to you for sticking this far. If you found this helped, please like the video, and if you want more easy-to-follow workout breakdowns, make sure to subscribe. See you in the next one.